back. It is Monday morning. It is 8:11 in the morning, and I am doing something that scares the living daylights out of me. This week, I am going to be taking this ceramics class at our art college here in the state that I live in Ohio, I guess. I'm very, very scared. I'm taking a ceramics class, and I haven't touched ceramics or clay probably since I was a junior in high school, and that was probably like 10 plus years ago at this point. I have like PTSD because I had like this whole thing happen in my ceramics class when I was in high school, and I will probably talk about it whenever that time comes. But yeah, I'm scared shitless. I'm so scared, mostly because I'm building it up in my head. I haven't been in a like educational atmosphere in probably like 7 years at this point, and I don't do well in classrooms. I tend to be very, very quiet, so I have a hard time making friends, and this class is like 10th graders and adults, and I don't know if there's going to be any other adults, and I feel like I haven't spoken to 10th graders. I don't even know what 10th graders are like currently at this point in time, because I was one like 10 plus years ago at this point. So I'm very, very anxious. I have a lot of thoughts in my head. I'm taking it one step at a time. I had a bunch of things that I had to do this morning other than just get here. I haven't been to this campus. It's basically our community college and our art college are like right next to each other. So the parking situation had to be figured out. I had to get gas. I don't know why I left it till this morning, but I had to get gas. Found my way here, and then I ended up going in circles around the parking lot because I didn't know if it was free. And now I have to like find the building and find the actual classroom because it's in the basement. I'm afraid that my car is gonna get towed. I know it won't. That's just me being anxious about any and everything that I could possibly be anxious about. Goal of this week is to do something creative, because on my resolutions I had one that said that I want to make something out of clay, which I did not know that this was gonna happen, that I was gonna take a class. So I feel like I kind of manifested this. And then to make a friend, so hopefully I can make at least one friend. That would be really, really nice. And then after that I have to come back and go back to work, or like go to work. So God knows how the parking situation over there is gonna look as well, because I'll be getting there like around 12:30. The great thing is that it's currently summer, so like all the schooling is out, so there's like parking. You can find parking when I'm sure usually you can't find parking here. I'm very anxious, very, very anxious. I was gonna read and like wait for the class. I think I'll probably leave a little bit later tomorrow since I know where I'm going. I keep thinking like this is something that I willingly signed up for. I know it feels like there's somebody holding a gun up to my head. This is actually something I really, really want to do. I am really, really excited about it. I haven't done anything creative like in a classroom setting in a very long time, and it's gonna be really, really nice. Like I've never thrown clay on a wheel, like, you know, wheel throwing type of ceramics, and I'm sure we're gonna be doing that. I also feel like it'll help me get out of my head a little bit, because I'm also taking another class in July, but that's going to be like a different type of class. It's not going to be ceramics, but I feel like this is like a good trial run for me to like figure out what I'm going to do. Also, like the one in July is like later in the day. It's going to be like 1 to 4, I think. So that will be a different type of deal. It's not going to be in the morning. Also, that's going to come with its own set of challenges. But that's neither here or there. I'm not going to be worrying about that when I'm not there. I'm very, very anxious. That's like the primary feeling that I have currently, which I figured would be because I tend to be nervous about things that I don't know. But this week is just like very full of things that I don't know. So I feel like my anxiety is like skyrocketing. Yeah, I haven't been to this side of the city in a very long time. It's been at least 5 years. Last time I came here I was a student, so it feels very, very strange to be back. I literally can look, like I see where I used to park when I used to come here as a student. I hate being bad at anything ever, and so knowing that I'm about to be bad at this makes me so anxious, even more anxious than I actually am, because I hate being bad and I know I'm gonna be bad. Like that's the point though, right? It's a starter class. It's like a beginner class. So obviously everybody in there, well, I don't know about everybody in there, and I think that's what's making it worse for me. Most of us in there probably will not know what we're doing, especially with the wheel throwing, because when I took a high school class we weren't throwing on the wheel, we were just doing regular ceramics by hand. But I hate being bad, and I know I'm gonna be bad, and I know nobody's watching because everybody's worried about their own thing, and they're gonna be worried about them doing badly for them to be looking at what I'm doing. But in my head, I'm just like, everybody's watching and I'm gonna suck, and it's gonna be terrifying. But I just need to work past that, because that's the point that I'm taking this class, is because I'm a beginner and it's only 1 week, so I need to relax. So anyways, this is your sign, if you're anxious like me about anything and everything under the sun, to do something even though you're scared. Literally, that's all I've been telling myself this morning, is like, be scared and do it anyways. First day of this class. I suck so bad, guys. I really do. Like, the levels of suckage that I sucked today have never been sucked before. That's a lot of sucks. Let's talk about my first class, shall we? I didn't get much footage when I was in there, because honestly, I was just so flustered by the entire experience. We had like the demos in the beginning of class, and then it was time to like do our own thing, and I kind of just struggled through the first two hours, I want to say. I honestly struggled the entire time. It was a very unpleasant experience, because real ones know, if you really want to be like good at everything from the beginning, being bad at anything is the worst experience ever, and I felt like that's what I was experiencing. I tried wheel throwing, which, if you've ever tried it, it's very difficult. I feel like, at least it was for me to start. Everybody else around me seemed to like get the hang of it, other than one girl. But even she got the gist of it in the end, and I gave up like 2 hours in, because we had like 45 minutes and I just wanted to have a piece because everybody else had one and I didn't have one. So I ended up using like the slip and score method, if you know what that is, which I had like experience with from high school. The stuff that I made was just like very elementary and very bad looking, and so I'm hoping, what I was planning for is that tomorrow I'm going to really like put my all into trying the wheel until I get at least one piece. I just want one piece out of this whole entire experience. I am going to put my all into it tomorrow, and yes, it will be frustrating, but I feel like it will be very gratifying if at the end of this class I have at least one piece that I threw on a wheel, because I wasn't even gonna try the wheel, to be fair. When I woke up this morning and when I got there, I was like, I'm not even gonna try the wheel. I'm just going to do the slip and score method, maybe the coil method, and call it a day. But I also wanted to be like, no, but I'm gonna try it anyways because I'm here and it's free, and when will I ever? Probably never take another class again. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. Hopefully we won't have demos for as long, because I feel like the demos took like maybe an hour of today, and so by the hour 2 I was just kind of pissed off, because I don't think the guy that's teaching is very, like, he's good at what he does, but he's not a good teacher. He can't teach it. And so I felt like I was just so frustrated because I didn't get the hang of it. But I've watched some YouTube tutorials, so I'm hoping that tomorrow will be better. It is a brand new day to have a great day. It is 8:30 in the morning, and I just arrived at the campus for the class, obviously. This morning was really successful. The weather is really nice in the morning, and then really awful in the afternoon. I didn't do my makeup because honestly, doing my makeup in this heat, like, I want to look cute, don't get me wrong, but today's like one of the busiest days of the week, probably the month, honestly, so I don't really have the energy. The building for my class doesn't open for another 10 minutes, so I have like some time to just chill in the car. I've been like changing when I get to my work out of my like clay covered clothes, but I don't think I'm, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be throwing today. I don't think I'm gonna get covered in clay, so just in case I have like the clay covered pants that will have to be thrown out, because I just saw this morning that they're ripped. So after today, this is the last wear I get out of them, which is really sad, because these are like probably my favorite leggings that I've ever had. I really like wore this shit out of these for like the past 4 years, I think, and I got them at Marshall's for like maybe $15 at the time, so they will be very missed. But I have for sure gotten my wear out of them. This is my 3rd day wearing them in a row. After today, they're gonna get thrown out, and then I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm wearing for the next 2 days, because I think I don't want to wear anything that could potentially get clay on it and then wear it to work. So I've been changing once I get to work, or like yesterday I changed in my car, but today I don't have to change my top. I just have to change my pants. I feel pretty good. I have a Waterloo that I was going to drink while I waited for the class, but now the building opens in like 5 minutes. So, you know, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I will take it inside with me. Like I said, I'm not working with wet clay, so I'm not concerned about things getting wet and crazy. I'm just trimming today, and I think I'll probably trim for the entire day, and then probably trim for tomorrow as well. He did say it was a free day today. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be throwing anything because we don't have time, because everything gets fired tonight. So I wouldn't have time for me to go trim it tomorrow. You know, when you're so anxious that even if it's something you're excited for, like, you don't have any like excitement other than the anxiety that you have about it, and that's been what I've been experiencing. But it's been really, really nice. It's been a definite nice change of routine, because my life has been pretty routine driven for ever. So a nice break in the routine is very, very nice, and getting the chance of getting creative and using my hands and working with clay has been very, very very nice for both my hands, for my mental, for my emotional, for my physical. So I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity of taking this class, and I have like 4 minutes before the doors open, so I'm gonna go. Is really that serious, guys. I'm freaking cold. 6:57. Today was a lot more exciting than yesterday. You didn't see because I didn't film anything, and I keep forgetting to film everything because when I'm working with the clay, my hands are like full of clay and it's like wet clay, so I don't even think about touching my phone, because then it would get clay and mud and water all over it, and so I end up having it in my pocket for the entire time. And then once I'm done, or once I'm in between like working on stuff, then I'll be able to like pull out my phone and film, but then I kind of forget about it because we only have like 3 hours. But I was able to throw stuff on the wheel today. I threw a cup and 2 bowls, and now I have a cup, 2 bowls, 2 other cups that I made with the slip and score method, and then I made like a little catch-all tray, one that's like just regular, and then one that's like in a cloud shape. I don't know if anything's gonna come out of them, but I thought they would be cute, so I made them. Plus I think I saw them on Pinterest and I thought they were cute, so I made them. I still have to like fire them and decorate them, and then we'll see where that goes. But I just wanted to let you know that it went really, really well, and I didn't quit, which is really, really great. I'm very proud, because I was very frustrated yesterday, and I think that the tutorials that I watched yesterday really helped a lot. So here's to that. I think tomorrow we have a free day to work on stuff, so I'll probably be trimming, maybe throwing anything. I probably won't throw anything because tomorrow's like the last work day, and so I wouldn't have time to like trim that piece that would go into the firing, so I don't think I will be throwing anything. This was something I was like kind of dreading for like a really long time since I signed up for it, and I was very, very scared for it, but I'm really glad that I'm doing it. No, I haven't made any friends, but I did I'm talking to the people that are in the class. They're not people that I would like keep in contact with after the class is over, but it's fun while it's happening, and I think it'll be a fond memory that I have this year. And hopefully I'll have like something ceramic out of it by the end of the year. Is shining. Please ignore that, or don't. I love the sun. It is Thursday. It's 8:31. Well, 8:29. My watch and my phone and my car are 2 different time. So it's 8:29 in the morning on Thursday. This is my second to last class of ceramics. Yesterday was fine. I honestly didn't say anything about it because it went fine. I spent like maybe 3/4 of the time like trimming, and then I also like hand built a couple things because I had time, and I was like, well, this is the last building day I have and the last access probably I'll have for clay in a very long time, and a wheel and stuff, even though I didn't use the wheel. I built like a glasses holder with like cat ears for my brother because his birthday's in 2 months, and then I made like a strawberry catch-all tray for my sister because she's the reason I'm in the class. And so I thought it would be like nice to thank her, even though she'll probably think it's clutter and want to get rid of it. I'm definitely going to miss it, and I'm definitely going to miss mostly the peaceful mornings that I have when I don't have to go to work at like 7. Because usually I leave my house at like 6:50, 6:45, and it's usually really, really busy. And I'm going to like the main campus in the state, so it's even busier. So I usually am like pretty frazzled, and I don't have time to do anything when I wake up in the morning, especially if I wake up at like 6 or 5:30. Right now, when I leave for class, I have to leave at, what time do I leave right now? I leave at like 8:15. So by the time I'm up, I've had time to like do other things, which is great, because then by the time I get home, I feel less urgency and like less bothered by traffic, I guess, because I don't have anywhere to be and nothing to do. I have a lot of things that I need to trim, and then we're gonna start decorating. And then tomorrow he also said we're gonna be mainly decorating for the entire time, and then he's gonna fire them Monday, and then we'll pick them up in 2 weeks. So yeah, still haven't been filming while I'm working because my hands are busy, and there's other people around me, so I'm not trying to get them in a video that they didn't consent to. So I've been like mainly just filming like at the end of the class or when I arrive and whatever. But it's been fun. It's been great. Definitely gonna miss it. It's been a fun experience, and I'm taking a class actually in July in this same campus, and it's gonna be like a bookbinding and journaling class, and I'm very, very excited for that. Good morning. It's Friday. It is 8:31 in the morning, and this is my view. The most stunning purple flowers, this tree that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Look how they framed that building. My goodness. There's a park right there. The weather is stun. Welcome to Friday. It is the last day of ceramics. Fingers crossed that I finish everything. Yesterday I finished trimming. They're not perfect pieces, but honestly I felt like if I was gonna trim any more, then I was gonna have a hole in the middle, which I did 2 days ago, so I figured I'd just leave it alone. But yeah, I did that, and then I started decorating. So I have like this cloud little tray that I made that I kind of finished glazing. I think I might have like rubbed some off when I went to set it down yesterday, so I think I might have to do just one more coat of that. And then I have one other like tray thing that I glazed, and then I started glazing the cup that I made. Today I have to like put my head down and really like glaze like there's no tomorrow. I have to do the cup, I have to finish the cup, fix the cloud tray because I think the other tray is fine. I have to do the 2 bowls that I have, the cat glasses case or like glasses holder, and the strawberry. So I think I should be able to get it done. Yesterday the time flew by because the people that I was with, we were kind of like conversating with the teacher and this other guy that was glazing as well. So it was really, really fun, and I kind of focused more on like the conversation, and I should have like glazed like 3 things while I was waiting for each one to dry, but I didn't. So unfortunately today I have to like actually put my head down and like actually try. How do I feel at the end of the week? I actually have no dread in my heart whatsoever, which is so... Oh my god, there's a butterfly and she's stunning! Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, She's so beautiful. I love butterflies. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I have no dread in my heart, which is so sad at the same time as it is good, because I wish I didn't feel the dread at the beginning of the week and had given myself like breathing exercises so I could enjoy the first couple of days a little bit more. But I think this is a great lesson for when I go do my second class in July. I think I'll feel a little bit maybe more comfortable doing the second class because it's not, well, maybe not, because I don't know what it entails. I know it's like bookbinding and journaling, but I have no idea what the class is going to be, and I don't know what the syllabus is. So I could really struggle in it, honestly. I don't know. But ceramics I was nervous for because I have like prior experience and I knew I was bad at it. I wouldn't say I'm bad at it now. I'm just not good. I know that it's more of a practice thing, so had I given myself more time to practice and it wasn't just a singular week, I probably could have gotten better. But yeah, it's just so sad to me that this is the last of it. Like, this is the end. I'm not gonna drive this route to come to like a class in the morning ever again, probably, because my next class in July is an afternoon class, so I'll be coming here in the afternoon. So that will be a different road, and then that means I'll be going home from here, which is not fun. I know what it's like to go home from here, and it's really bad. But it's fine. I think I'll enjoy it anyways. But yeah, I really enjoyed the class, and I'm really going to miss it, and I'm really going to miss getting creative with my hands. I do have air dry clay at home, so maybe this is a sign for me to like put in effort and use my stuff at home, because I haven't used it since I bought it, like probably a year ago at this point. I know everybody. I've talked to most people in the class. Everybody's nice. No lifelong friends, but I do feel like it was a great break in my routine, and it gave me people to talk to and people to see, because I don't really see people at my job. I'm usually behind a desk for like 8 hours a day, so it was really nice to get to see new people and get to hear new ideas and new thoughts from different people. So yeah, let's give ourselves a pat on the back for making it to the end of the week. Filmed 2 videos this week. Both of them are kind of like not great, but stuff with clay, and I even managed to read, and my screen time has never been lower. So it is Thursday, the 25th of June, and it is 8:59 in the morning. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It's been probably 2 weeks at this point, but we are back. As you can tell, we're in my car again, so which means I'm back at the building where I took my ceramics class. Today we are going to be picking up the ceramics. That's what we're doing. I am here to pick up all the stuff that I did, all the stuff that was glazed, hopefully. They said that we wouldn't know if anything was like broken or like exploded in the kiln. We wouldn't know until we came to pick things up, and then they would like have it there as like the broken thing. I'm praying to God that nothing broke. I have been watching a lot of ceramics content since I took the class, and everybody says you shouldn't get attached to your pieces until they're done firing, and I unfortunately got attached to all of them before they fired, honestly, so I'm in trouble. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm very, very excited. I'm excited to see the pieces. I haven't seen them in 2 weeks, like I said. We were supposed to pick them up on Monday, and then something happened, so we weren't able to pick them up Monday. So I will be picking them up today, which is great, because then that means I get to go to work late, and tomorrow's Friday, so it's all good. I don't think I'm going to show you all the pieces that I made now, like when I get them. So I think I'm going to wait until I get home, because that way I can like pick them up and show you peacefully without having to worry about like people walking by or anything. Plus then you could see the whole thing in better lighting, because right now we're in a car. So yeah, I have my box, my Amazon box, and I'm gonna put all my stuff in here, and that's that on that. I got my pieces and one of mine broke before it even fired. Very sad. But the rest are here. welcome back. It is the last little portion of this video and I'm going to be showing you all of the stuff that I made in my ceramics because I picked up everything. I have this thing that I made for my brother that I made for him to put his glasses in. It was supposed to be a cat, but it ended up looking more like my neighbor Totoro, so I'll put a picture of it right here because I don't have it. I already gave it to him, but this one is probably not my favorite piece because it didn't turn out as great as I wanted it to, but it's still pretty awesome, I think, and it's going to help him not lose his glasses as often as he does. First and foremost, we have this bowl. Is she not cute? This is what it looks like on the inside. I decided to go to a little two-tone difference. Unfortunately, the bottom of these pieces, because they didn't want to get them stuck on the shelf, they didn't glaze the bottom, so this is not functional currently, but my sister has access to a ceramics studio, so she'll probably be able to glaze the bottom, so then this is actually able to be used. I honestly don't know if she can fire these again without it being a hazard for them, but either way, hopefully she can. If not, then this can just be a dish for something. I don't know. And I wish, honestly, that I had gone in with like a lot more layers of the color, because if you look closely, there's like clay color peeking through. So yeah, I don't think it was great glaze, or I just didn't do a great job. This one, which is the plate that I punctured right here, it used to be so perfect and now it looks questionable at best. I went for a two-tone with this one too. This one is like a teal. This one's more of a blue. I only did it these colors because one of the girls that I was working with had extra of these two colors and we didn't want to let them go to waste because they're glazes and glazes are expensive. So she ended up letting me use both of her colors. Once again, this is not functional because the bottom is not glazed, so hopefully I'll be able to glaze this. It's not my favorite. It's definitely, it looks beginner, but I like it. I think it's very cute. I haven't tried to like actually put it on somewhere. I don't think that it would actually sit correctly, but you know, it's okay. For a girl who's never used a wheel, I think these are pretty impressive. I made it because, you know, when you cook, you have to like set your like spatula or whatever it is that you're using down somewhere and you don't have somewhere to put it. I made this little thing. Honestly, I think I might just use it as a tray. I like the color green of this one. I might just use it to like be a catch-all tray. It's just like folded here. It was honestly just a slab of clay that I folded at the sides. Once again, not glazed on the bottom, so that's why I wouldn't use it for cooking. But I would use it to put like something in. It's like little pointy sides, four sides, very beginner. But I like it. I like the green of this one a lot. I wish I had done more colors of this. So my mug did explode. Well, it didn't explode. It like broke. The bottom of it came off, I guess, because maybe it got stuck to the shelf that it was sitting on before it went to get fired, and maybe he tried to like get it off and it kind of like took the bottom off. So unfortunately that didn't end up coming out, even though I was very, very excited for it. It was going to be a pink color, but alas, what can you do? I made this little cloud for myself. It's also a catch-all tray. I think I would just like put it somewhere and then have it like just put stuff in there. Not great with the glazing colors. I wish I had gone with another coat. Once again, the bottom is not glazed, but I like it a lot. It's very like portable, very small. It fits on the side in my palm. I don't know if you can see the cloud shape. And then last but not least, I made a little strawberry catch-all tray. It looks better on the screen than it does in person. Once again, the bottom is not glazed and the colors are you can see the color of the clay peeking through, so I wish I had gone with like another 2 or 3 coats, but I like it. I like the green up here, and I made this one for my sister because she's the reason why I took the class in the first place, why I had access to the class in the first place, and so I wanted to do something that is kind of like a thank you. I like this one. It came out nice. I think it's very cute. You could tell what it is. I wish I had done like little indents for like the little seeds in here, but honestly I'm not mad about it. I think it's cute and I really like it. So yeah, and with that being said, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want a different video of this style, because I'm also taking like a journaling bookbinding class later in this year, being in like 2 weeks, and I'm very, very excited for it. So hopefully that's going to be fun. I can also vlog that one if you think that this video was interesting and you would like to see what I do in that class. Yeah, definitely a different experience. I haven't worked with clay since I was 17, so it was so fun to get creative and get my hands busy and get
something out of nothing. Like, I actually created all these pieces, which is crazy because at the beginning of the year I didn't have these pieces, nor did I know how to make them. And I got to experience wheel throwing, I got to experience hand building, and I had a lot of fun. And I definitely recommend that if you can have access and this is a resource to you, that you actually take advantage of it, because it's really fun and it's been one of the most fun things that I've done this year. So yeah, with that being said, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below if you want more of these videos, and yeah, I will see you when I see you with another video. Treat yourself to something nice and take care of yourselves. Bye!